Okay, Ian, over to you.
Glasgow, let's welcome to the stadium, Africa!
Yeah! Come on in, Botswana!
The Botswanas have 18 athletes. They founded their team in 1979. This is their 10th appearance, and there's their flag bearer, Nigel Amos, the athlete.
Yes, it's all about athletics and boxing for Botswana. They can run, they can jump, they can throw, and they can fight. 10 of their 11 medals have come from those two sports. The only one outside those sports was won by Flora Anderson. She's a lawn bowler.
Please welcome Cameroon.
As Cameroon come into the stadium, the lights get ever brighter. Their flag bearer is new, Venetius, weightlifter, full-time travel agent, 63 athletes here.
Yeah, they've won 27 medals here at the Commonwealth Games, traditionally very strong in the weightlifting competitions, and have won 16 of their 27 medals at the Commonwealth Games in that sport. 9 of their gold medals, all of them in an impressive showing in the 2002 Games in Manchester.
Come on in, Ghana!
And as the Ghanaians come into the stadium, you can sense the excitement building. Their flag bearer, Janet Oponsa, athlete, student at West Texas College in the US.
Yeah, again, boxing and athletics are the strong sports for Ghana. The only other medal that they won outside those two sports is in the competition of weightlifting. Now, Sheet Fetri won that in the 77-kilo weightlifting competition in 2006.
Please welcome Kenya!
And there's the view of the city as the lights are going on. And Mercy Obiero brings in the proud Kenyan flag.
Yeah, 188 athletes representing Kenya. They won 195 medals, and we know these ladies and gentlemen of this country, they sure know how to run. And they'll be trying to do the double in the marathon, as they did in the last Commonwealth Games.
Makoto Moroki is the flag bearer, a boxer, 27 athletes in Glasgow 2014.
Some of these athletes wouldn't have looked out of place in the opening ceremony. They can move, but you talk marathons are often associated with Kenya. But Magali won Lesotho's first Commonwealth Games medal in the men's marathon at the 1998 Games in Kuala Lumpur. Their other 2 medals have come from boxing.
You know, you can hear the atmosphere build with every team. The flag bearer, Leonard Mataya Soyo, cyclist, and they have 30 athletes here.
I can tell you almost half of those athletes come from their netball team, John. They're known as the Queens. They punch above their weight. They're often in the top 6, and they sure entertain on the netball court. And again, wouldn't be out of place at this opening ceremony. Boxing is a very strong sport. All of their medals have come from the sport of boxing.
And the Mauritian athletes enter parquet. The flag bearer, Kate Fukune, 60 athletes. This is their 14th appearance.
And they've won a total of 10 medals at the Commonwealth Games. And Mauritius won 4 medals at the 1998 Kuala Lumpur Games, including its first gold when their boxer Richard Sumi triumphed in the flyweight division. And they'll be represented by 2 ladies tomorrow morning in the first event of the Commonwealth Games, the women's triathlon event at Strathclyde Park.
that this is the first fully integrated, able-bodied and para games. Kurt Kotu is their flag bearer. They've got 15 athletes here.
It's incredible. They've won 4 medals. All of them have come from the one event, and that is the women's 800 metres. 3 of those medals from the legendary Maria Matola. She won gold in 1998 and again in 2002, but then had to settle for bronze 4 years later in Melbourne.
And the Namibians, flag bearer Johannes Helalia, marathon runner, and they have 30 athletes competing.
And as Kath just mentioned before, legends are among us, and probably one of the most famous ones from Namibia, an athlete chair on the IOC member, Frankie Frederick. He was the most famous one from Namibia. They won a total of 15 medals in the most Commonwealth Games, and they're having men the medals more than any is that Namibian athlete, Frankie Frederick.
Nigeria come into thunderous applause. This is their 13th time, and their flag bearer is a weightlifter, Mariam Usman.
176 medals won by Nigeria, most of them coming from the sports of athletics, boxing and weightlifting. 4 of the 5 athletes who have won multiple gold medals have also come from those sports. But there is one exception, and that's Segun Toriola, whose 5 medals, including 2 gold, are the most medals won by a Nigerian athlete, and had one of their most successful games in Delhi in 2010 with 33 medals.
It's still bright here, 10 o'clock at night in Scotland. Flag bearer Tajini Hangazimana, 21 athletes.
And this is the first Commonwealth Games appearance in 2010, so they've had 2 goes at the Commonwealth Games, concluding Glasgow. Not yet to win a medal yet, and Rwanda made its debut then, but I'm pretty sure they'll be enjoying this weather here. It's fantastic we've got here in Glasgow at the moment.
Please welcome Seychelles.
So many smiling faces. Clementina Agricola is the flag bearer. Seychelles lie in the western part of the Indian Ocean, joined the Commonwealth in 1976.
Just winning 6 medals at the Commonwealth Games, their first one coming in 1994 in the sport of boxing by rival Cadeau. And in 2010 in Delhi, weightlifter Janet Georges won a silver in the 69-kilogram category. To add to the bronze she won in the same category 4 years earlier, making her the first athlete from Seychelles to win multiple medals.
Sierra Leone is Portuguese for Lion Mountain. Joined the Commonwealth 1961. Flag bearer James Bahia, a squash player.
23 athletes in Glasgow, and they've had 11 goes at the Commonwealth Games. Never won a Commonwealth Games medal, but has only missed 3 editions since its debut in 1958. 4 years ago in Delhi, long jumper Ole Sase finished 5th in the women's event, jumping 19 centimetres short of a medal. Probably some bigger shoes, maybe the key to success.
My granny was from South Africa, so buy a donkey for coming here. Flag bearer Cecil Africa for the Rugby Sevens, big man. 187 athletes.
Yes, quite a big team from South Africa, and they're hoping to improve on their Commonwealth Games performances, winning 9 gold medals at the 1998 and 2002 Games. They improved on that by winning 12 at the 2006 and 2010 Games. So expect more from the South African team here in Glasgow. Getting right into the spirit are the South Africans in their bright yellow shirts. That's something you often associate with Australia.
And look at the sky, it's not dark yet, and it's 10 past 10 at night. Bumlili Nzinda is the Swaziland flag bearer. 14 athletes.
This is their 12th appearance at the Commonwealth Games, and they've won a total amount of medals of 4. Richard Mubasa won Swaziland's first Commonwealth Games medal when he finished 3rd in the men's marathon at the 1974 Games in Christchurch, New Zealand. Pretty sure my mother and father were probably there supporting that day.
Welcome, Tanzania.
As the crowd shout, come on in, Tanzania. They welcome Seleman Kidunda, the flag bearer. Boxer, men's welterweight, 69 kg.
Tanzania made their debut in the 1962 Games, but they've had success winning a medal at every Commonwealth Games from 1970 through to 2006. Not so good in Delhi 4 years ago, so they'll be hoping for a medal here. Some geographical information, John, is that the country borders onto the Indian Ocean and has 8 nations surrounding it.
Come on in, Uganda.
What an amazing scene here. 61 athletes, flag bearer Charles Descayaya. He's a weightlifter, men's 62 kg.
Their first appearance in the Commonwealth Games was in 1954. They won a total of 44 medals. Boxing has provided 8 of Uganda's 12 Commonwealth Games gold medals, 31 of the overall total in 44. The simple message here, I believe, is don't mess with anyone from Uganda.
The Zambians come in, the last of the African countries. It's worth remembering that their flag bearer is Matthews Punza, judo fighter. You wouldn't want to mess with him either. 44 athletes here.
Yes, they breathe them tough in this part of the world. They've won 36 medals. 28 of those have been from the sport of boxing. Look at their faces. It looks like they wouldn't hurt a fly. But look, really enjoying the experience are those from Zambia. Very colourful. It's a great moment in the lives of these athletes.